Best greetings from Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. And today I'm near the Kiev and I'm visiting the beekeeping farm of Vasil Priatelenko, a famous Ukrainian beekeeper with his very interesting beehives. But today, on 2nd day of April 2017, he invited me to show his interesting finding, because he found this interesting place where honeybees lived inside the hollow tree. Actually, he cut this hollow tree, which is actually so great, so huge, over 100 years probably, this tree, and the diameter over 1.5 meters. So you can recognize the tree was pretty big, and here he found hollow, and he actually observed for several years here this hollow place with honeybees. They lived here several years, but in this winter they didn't survive. Why, we don't know, because they died, and so the tree was cut, and actually we look inside this hollow place and he found here real beehive nest. Well, he found, of course, here all these natural combs, which you can recognize they're old, so because they are brown. Okay, many died bees, honeybees here, and of course we don't know why beehive died and bees just disappeared. Probably because some birds were also hunted on all this beehive and all bees, because here there is a hollow and they came inside, they ate a lot of bees and probably honey. So the bees, they didn't survive. So when all this hollow was cut, we just can see inside, so several combs. Now they're actually very soft because it's sunny. So inside, some of them with bee bread, some with honey, and not too many, actually nothing with the offspring. Yes, only a little bit honey and died bees. So all bees either just came out, but probably they were eaten by different birds who came here inside. And we can see here the structure of this hollow nest, because everything is just spread with the propolis. Propolis here is very important part of not beehive but this wild nest. Propolis here probably 2, 3, 5 millimeters, pretty thick propolis, and of course here the wasp and all this small part of comb here nearby. This is upper side of a nest and this is the downside, and we just measured it, the size 90 centimeters, and the hole just here, the diameter about 30 centimeters. And here they were just positioned well approximately like this, so they were just parallel position, they were cross position, so all these combs were attached in different positions, because you see this is not a cylindrical part, here just special shape of this nest. You can recognize the nest is not cylindrical, and here this is a hollow. Okay, here this is the entrance of this nest, and this is upper side. You can recognize, so upper side. Probably bees lived here for several years, not only 1 year but for many years. Now other bees come in here just to take honey, because the bees from beehives. Actually today probably the first very warm day. So this is interesting, of course, to look inside and recognize the structure of nest. Yeah, you can see here this is everything just covered with a propolis, and this is a wax. So that's why the structure of beehive, which can be similar with the structure of a natural nest, is very important, very useful. And the structure of a beehive of Vasil Priatelenko is done with the use of the structure of a natural bee nest, like a nest in a hollow tree. Yeah, this is an entrance. I also show you the entrance. Here also propolis, and some maybe woodpecker, maybe some other birds. They just did here very wide entrance, because entrance was very small, maybe 2 centimeters, and now it's even big one for for my hand. So that's why probably all this colony were eaten. So you can recognize this. You see here, not very strong wood, but covered with propolis is becoming very strong and stable. Not very useful and not penetrating for water. So water is concentrating here and on propolis and on wax, and bees we can use water and propolis inside the nest. Inside the nest, not even using it from outside. We can use naturally water inside the nest. And of course some bees, some died bees here, you can see they're still soft because probably so they died here just recently this spring. Yeah, and some other wild bees, probably Xylocopa, maybe did these parts as well. You can recognize this is like a place for collecting honey with the wild bees, Xylocopa genus, not Apis mellifera, but other Xylocopa genus. Well, so this is a story about natural bee nest in a hollow tree, which we found here near Kiev, the capital of Ukraine, inside this huge tree, which was cut here and which was actually nearly destroyed, and it was dangerous to keep it for a long time. So that's interesting finding, and if it's interesting for you, okay, ask your questions, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, press likes and write your comments. Looking forward to see you as subscriber, and we will show you more interesting stories from beehives, from beekeeping yards in Ukraine, and looking forward to see you as subscribe on my channel. Okay, good luck, see you soon, best greetings, and welcome to Ukraine to see Ukrainian beekeeping. Okay, good luck.
Ну, интересно,